Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Anyways, without further ado, my fiberglass is set. So I mean, bear in mind, I'm a novice. I've made some mistakes and we're just weighing it. But I really appreciate all your comments. Because a lot of y'all know how to do this way better than I do. So anyways, I'm gonna pull my my holding boards off, and I think I'm not gonna do any more on the outside right now. I'm gonna switch to the inside because basically to get up to the top of the roof, the outside structure is still there, except for right on top there's a big hole. So I want to take that off, do the inside, and I can go crazy with fiberglass. And then we'll finish up on the outside so that way, you know, I'm not learning on the outside where you're going to have to sand it and have a finished product. But the beauty is, from down here, I can make it look good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I'm going to try and make it perfect, but you know what? From down here, if there's a little bit of not perfectness, no one's gonna know unless you climb up on a ladder. So that's what we're gonna do. And the other thing I was just thinking, I should pull this front bumper off and pull the front wheels off and set it on the brake drums, because then it'll lower it down about another foot. And I really don't want to have to buy another scaffold to get up top. I mean, I could, but I mean, it's a great excuse to go to Princess Auto. But I was thinking if I just pull the front wheels off, set the brake drums on a couple of 2B4s or 4B6s. Well, not 4B6s, but 2B6s, 2x6s. I'm gonna gain like at least a foot, I think. And it'll just be easier to work inside, I think. So I think I might do that. And oh boy, there's a lot of work here. Doesn't seem bad, you know, when I'm at work during the week. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this on Saturday, I'm gonna do that on Saturday. And then you get Saturday and it's like, oh, what have I done? I've got all this work to do, but it's fine. It doesn't have to be done tomorrow. I hope. But yeah, so anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna get to work on something because this is never gonna get done if I keep talking. I know, I talk too much. Oh, before I end this though, my filler job here of making a headliner, this is now hard. So, my fiberglass patch piece. So now I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this, because I gotta cut a strip along here, and there, and then I gotta cut it along here. I gotta cut this out, and then these holes out, because this is gonna fold. And then when I cover it, I need to figure out how to make this piece fold. Now, do I use the fabric as a hinge, or do I use something else as a hinge? And then I thought, what if I used a little bit of this fiberglass matting, you know, cut my strip, got the, you know, just a little bit of a gap so it'll fold, and then like fiberglassed a couple little strips, and leaving the center part unfiberglassed, if that's a word. And then that way I can bend it. So that's something I was thinking about, but this one's for low and slow. So it's kind of, I mean, it's got to get done because I got a bad habit of not finishing projects. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Yeah, probably not, but it's true. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Even if you dislike it, just hit that like button for the heck of it, because you know what? It's going to help. How? I don't know. That's just what I see other people on YouTube do. So, okay, enough talking, Mike. Let's get out of here. So something I was just looking at is seeing if this signal light is savable, because I actually do have a lens. Don't know where I got it or how I got it, but I got one. But I think, I don't know, I think this housing is pooched. I know, shocker. No, not really. But at least if I pop this off, then we know, right guys? It broke here, but see the other side, light is still good. So I might be able to just like put a little JB weld on that, and then I don't have to buy a signal light right now. You know, it's not a big deal, but it's still a deal, because every 49 cents this guy can save, I can spend it somewhere else. And then I got this lens. I'll go just like that. And I could take, this lens is a little melty, but what I could do is turn it so it's on the bottom. Actually, so it's on, well, no, I guess I can't turn it because these lenses have that. But you know what? I could put a little bit of silicone or JB Weld there and then just kind of like color it or something for the temporary. But anyways, I wanted to check that because it's kind of fun being able to save parts and reuse them. And you know what? Every penny you save is a penny earned. So, gosh, I'm starting to sound like my dad. It's not a bad thing. I guess I am 50 now. You're 50, Mike. You're over the hill. Over the hill with the Jake brake on and something or other. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might get new lights. So now that I think about it, because this bottom part is corroded and it broke off in there. So okay, a penny saved is a penny earned, but pound of flesh is I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is not important right now, Mike. Get back to the important parts. I should have taken this off when I brought this thing in here. Oh well, oh my gosh. Oh, it's a heavy one. Where am I going? I don't know, let's go over here. So one of the handy things with Dad coming and working in the shop is he's bringing over some of his tools, like this floor air jack, which is pretty ding dang dong handy, let me tell you. Okay, let's jack this baby up. Okay, blocks. There, that took a few tries. But now, look at how much lower it is. I probably should have done this right from the get-go. It's, yeah, the front axle is sitting about an inch off the ground. So that's as low as it goes. And the nice thing is now hopefully I don't need to get taller scaffolding. And being lower is just safer. And it'll be easier for jumping in and out of this truck while we do the interior. Yeah. Don't know that it'll work for doing the engine though, because you can't scurry under there, but that's another day's project. Okay, let's try this sucker out. Whew. You know, like, look at this. That's easy.
That was easy.
No, it wasn't. Well, I guess it was. Whatever. Oh yeah, this is much better already. What do I feel like? I guess that's right. I haven't moved the ladder. When I say ladder, I mean scaffolding. Oh yeah, this is better. I'm gonna have to make my platform higher, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work fine. Take these off. I just use wood screws. Used ones, I might add. Take my heater out of there. It's harder to get in here now. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. Didn't think that very well through. There. This could be in a little bit more, I think. Didn't really. Maybe I can hold that in with this block. And this looks, I think this is good. That's probably out just a swish. Well, mind you, that goes in, so that's probably good. I think it's good. This is good there. This is good there. This just needs to go in. Well, battery died, shocker, but I kept sanding. So I've now sanded all of this area. I also sanded the roof. It's very, very, very thin. So what I want to do is fiberglass a patch panel there. And then when I scrape the top off, I'll fiberglass from the other end. And here, this is a crack and it's really thin. So, of course, I got a big shadow there. I put a board on the backside and put screws in here to hold it. And then I'm gonna fiberglass here to hold the shape. Up here, I just tried putting some matting to hold this together, somewhat hold the shape. And I'm gonna get a piece of wood, probably that thin board that I have, and fiberglass it onto here. But what I might wait and do, I might do this first and then that, so that I could screw a board behind that just to give that, you know, to try and give it the shape. So, but because this curve is here, but just barely here, like that curve is yeah. So I don't know, I might I'll probably cut a board and just try it. I'm gonna have to sand it from the other side and tidy it up, but anyways, I can do around these edges, and I'm gonna do here, being sure not to do over that. And yeah, just keep trying. But and then I can do these edges and just keep building it up, do a little bit, build it up, do a little bit, build it up. I've got my screwed in block here to keep that the right size, and yeah, trial and error. We'll just keep trialing. The nice thing about it is if you do make mistakes or you have to redo it, you just sand it down or grind it out. So not ideal, but doable. So, and this is kind of a hard spot to get into, but I wonder if I should probably take this thing off. You know that? Yeah. And I got my light here. I take those off, or at least this one. I guess I could take just the one off. I think that's definitely going to have to happen in order to get in this corner. But so we'll just keep plugging away. So another jug I have of epoxy, well, I think it's resin. Well, it's resin, but I think it might be epoxy resin, and this is polyester resin. It says 8 to 10 drops per ounce. So I tried that. I've got 4 ounces here. And let's see if that works or if it's too much. Might be a little on the too much side, I'm guessing, but we'll try it. Trial and error. Because if I can figure out how many drops per ounce, then it'll make it a lot easier to get this right. So and I'm going to work fast because it's probably going to set up quick. Ooh. Oh yeah, don't poke a hole in your wall, Mike. Okay, let's try that. Brush I have is a little hard. Oh, come on. You're making a mess, Mike. You're making a mess. Okay, so the good thing about that is I now know that 10 drops per ounce is too much. So I got more fiberglass strands, so let's make another batch. I tell you, it's messy. We're learning. I need to get some more brushes though, because I got it into the acetone, but it's still a little. And I went with half as much hardener. A little less, well, yeah, not quite half as much. All right, in my travels, I have found some of the stranded fiberglass. Now, I think this is probably what the stuff that I should be using. So yeah, I'm gonna use this on the inside and try that. And then I think I'll use that on the outside as well. I mean, on the inside, it doesn't have to be pretty because it's all gonna be hidden, but it's gotta be strong. And I'm getting this figured out. So last time, well, the first time I did 10 drops per ounce of resin. It was a little too hot. So then I did 5 drops per ounce, and that seemed much better, although it did start to harden up gel up by the time I got done. So I think I'm gonna do 4 drops per ounce and try that. So, and I had cut too big of a hole in my hardener tube, so making drips is challenging. So anyways, let's get to it. Because oh, and I got these little strips of this I forget what it is. It's like balsa wood. So I'm gonna resin and fiberglass that in to help strengthen where the hole is. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this up, take my stuff, and then we'll go get fiberglassing in. So I mixed it, and of course, instead of drops, it dribbled. So I think this is gonna set up fairly quick. Great. Oh gosh. So my plan is to put fiberglass over this and then put a piece of that balsa board. There. Then it does that. It's probably where I need a roller. The stupid thing is I have a roller, I just don't have it with me. Yeah, it's starting to... starting to goop up. Made it too hot again, Mike. Golly. Oh, there it goes. Gosh. What a bastard. Okay, well, while that's doing that, I'm gonna screw this to it. Maybe it's not set up just yet. Well, I think I'm done fiberglassing for today. We'll let this dry, see what kind of damage I did. I got the heater going in here. I'm gonna take this bracket out so I can get in over here to fiberglass better. It's dirty in here. Just saying. So now, what size? That one? Looks about right. Yeah, we'll give that a go. Give it a go. Drill it out. Well, I tried patching the roof. I don't know. Let me show you. I decided to do a little bit more. So I put a wooden patch up there and put that strand glass on the roof. And then I also did here, right there. But I have the heater going in here because it's not hardening as fast as like some of it. So I don't know, maybe I didn't put enough hardener in the last little bit. So hopefully it hardens, because if it doesn't, then I guess I'm cleaning it up. So, but yeah, it's 63 degrees in here now, so it's warm enough. But I think it's better with Smokey on the ground, eh? So, oh, what a mess I'm making. But anyways, one step at a time, right guys? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.